As a seasoned realtor, diving into real estate investing can seem like a smart way to diversify your income and leverage your expertise. But it requires a strategy and a well-informed approach if you want to become a great agent investor. Today we're going to cover all the things that you need to know. Hey, it's Mark here with the Hiller Group, brokered by eXp Realty. My team and I have you covered here on the beautiful Florida Panhandle from Pensacola all the way through Panama City, where our team has been fortunate enough to serve over 1,350 families in the past 10 years alone. Here's a breakdown of the top do's and don'ts, the pros and cons, and some insider tips to help you stand out and succeed as a realtor investor. First up, use your deep understanding of the local market trends, the property values, and the neighborhood developments to identify high potential investments. Focus on areas where you have an insider knowledge, as this can provide a major edge over non-realtor investors. Leverage your existing network of other agents, brokers, contractors, and property managers. Let them know you are interested in investing. Some of the best deals never hit the MLS and are passed along through other networks. As a realtor, you can recognize properties where minor to moderate renovations could lead to significant appreciation. Identifying these value-add properties can lead to solid returns with manageable investments. Whether you're using cash, conventional loans, or creative financing, understanding the financial landscape is crucial. Explore the strategies like hard money loans, SDR loans, portfolio loans, pulling equity from a home you already own, or even self-directed IRAs if you're in a position to use them. Even though you're a realtor, investing requires different expertise. Surround yourself with an investment-savvy CPA, attorney, contractor, property manager. These professionals will help you and your investment so you can optimize your success. Whether you're looking into single-family, multifamily, vacation rentals, or commercial properties, each come with unique benefits as well as challenges. Experiment within your comfort zone, but diversify to reduce your risk. Here are some of the things you need to be leery of if you're getting started as an agent investor. It's easy to get caught up in the optimistic projections, but base your calculations on conservative numbers. Account for unexpected repairs, vacancies, fluctuating market conditions to avoid stretching yourself too thin. Just because you're familiar with real estate doesn't mean you can skip due diligence. Inspect the properties carefully and don't assume a good location automatically makes a good investment. It's tempting to take on as much debt as possible to expand faster, but be cautious. Over-leveraging can backfire if a market shifts or unexpected costs arise. Work within a sustainable debt-to-income ratio. Remember, approach investments strictly as business decisions. Emotional decisions can cloud your judgment and lead you to poor choices. Stick to your criteria and your exit strategies without wavering. Real estate investing has complex tax implications, especially if you're flipping properties. Stay informed about short-term capital gains, depreciation recapture, and any state-specific real estate taxes. You already have an insider market advantage. You know which areas are up and coming, which prices are stagnant, and what buyers want, giving you an advantage over traditional investors. Realtors often have access to properties before they hit the market, creating opportunities to purchase undervalued properties without competition. Income diversification in investing provides another stream of income and allows you to benefit from passive income, long-term appreciation, or profits from flipping homes. One of the negatives of being an agent investor is it can lead to a conflict of interest, balancing duties between your clients and pursuing your own investment properties. You could create ethical dilemmas, especially if both interests conflict. One of the negatives that you could run into as an agent investor is if you work with a lot of investors yourself, you could have a conflict of interest when it comes to certain properties, whether you should buy them yourself or pass them along to your client. Make sure you think about this so you know how to be prepared if one of these opportunities or situations comes your way. Your income and investments are tied to the real estate market, which can be risky in downturns, though unlikely. Diversifying into other asset classes may also be very wise. Property ownership comes with tax liability and insurance requirements that are more complex for investors than typical home buyers. Make sure you know your stuff inside and out. Managing the properties, dealing with tenants, or handling renovations can be time-consuming, potentially impacting your availability for your clients. Here are some key tips if you want to dominate the real estate investing scene as an agent. Look for probate sales, distressed properties, or for sale by owner listings. These often offer chances to buy below market value, which can be rare in competitive markets. Whether it's a short-term vacation rental, multifamily property, or affordable housing, specializing in a niche can help you build expertise, reduce your risk, and create a competitive edge. Utilize the BRRRR method. Buy, rehab, rent, refinance. It is popular among savvy investors as it allows you to recycle capital by refinancing after adding value. You are well suited to identify properties that could benefit from this approach. Set the right structure for tax efficiency. Establish an LLC or other legal structure for your investments, separating them from personal assets and allowing for better tax management. Speak with a tax professional about the deductions, the depreciation, as well as capital gains. Instead of quick flips, consider holding properties long-term, especially if you can secure financing at a very reasonable rate. Rental income can offer cash flow with properties that appreciate over time. I also recommend joining any local real estate investing groups or associations to learn different strategies. Non-realtor investors often bring a unique insight and approach that can complement your expertise. Focus on areas with a high potential for economic growth, such as regions with new job opportunities, infrastructural development, and an increasing population. These areas often see rising property values as well as rental demand. Make sure you track your ROI, your return on investment, with detailed financials and financial model for each and every property. This will cover all of your acquisition costs, your rehab costs, your projected rent, expected appreciation, and your exit strategy. This disciplined approach is key to sustainable growth. Understanding the real estate markets are critical with periods of expansion and contraction. Keep some liquidity to reserve to weather all the downturns without being forced to sell under any undue pressure. Let your clients know about your investment experience. They may value your guidance more knowing you have real skin in the game and a vested interest in identifying sound investment opportunities. Real estate investing is an excellent way for realtors to build wealth and use their expertise to their full advantage. However, it's essential to remain objective, cautious, and educated in the financial and legal aspects of investing. Real estate investing requires different skills and a different mindset from regular real estate work. But with a disciplined strategy, it's a rewarding path that can complement your career as a realtor. Hope you found this video helpful. Hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.